Hello, this is Chris McAlpin again with Sound Financial, and we're talking to our Sound Financial clients. It's March 19th, and there's a lot of things going on. So we're going to start doing more of these vlogs just like this. Some of them are going to be informative, and they're going to be a little serious because we're going to talk about the markets, the economy, the virus. Some of them are going to be fun. We're going to talk about what members of our staff and members of our team are doing on their days off or in their social distancing quarantine. And hopefully we'll share some fun ideas. But for today, let's talk plain. Fear and anxiety is kind of spreading through our society, and it's affecting the markets. Because of that, the fear trade has caused the markets to sell off at unprecedented speeds. So there's two things I want to tell you today that I want you to remember. Number one, what have we done? And number two, what are we watching? So number one, what have we done? On February 28th and throughout this past week, we have been trading to take most of our clients' accounts 2 steps conservative. And this was because of what we believe we'll see in the economy to come, but it's also to raise cash and to be able to invest in the future as things turn around. Next, what are we watching? So we're watching the bond market, we're watching the Fed, and we're watching the coronavirus. Okay, so what's the bond market doing? That is the side of the market, that's the side of our portfolios or your portfolios that are supposed to play defense. And I'm not talking about that terrible prevent defense that we all hate. I'm talking about a defense that goes and does stuff and scores points and stops the offense, right? That's the kind of defense that we want the bond market to play for us, or at least our bond portfolio to play for us, okay? Number two, the Fed is pushing in a ton of money, and they're going to put a lot of it into the markets, and they're going to put a lot of it into the bond markets, and so we believe that that's going to stabilize the markets, and we're going to see good things to come. Number three, we're watching the coronavirus. Now, this is going to get ugly before it gets better, we think, based on everything I've read anyway. But there is a day coming when we stop hearing of new cases, when we stop hearing of it altogether. We're looking forward to that day. And really, I heard this morning that they believe that they're already starting to see that in China. So we'll be looking forward to that day as the markets will be looking forward to that day as well. So in the days to come, we're going to do some more vlogs that talk about what are we going to be doing in the future. Right now, I'll tell you the verse I'm hanging on to the most. Jeremiah 17:7-8. It's blessed is the man whose trust is in the Lord and whose trust is the Lord. For he'll be like a tree planted by the waters, whose roots extend by the stream. And he will not fear when the heat comes, but his leaves will be green, and he will not be anxious in a year of drought, but will not cease to yield fruit. It's a great verse to be hanging on to right now. We appreciate you.